Hello, Sponsor here for Mind Body Motion. So in today's video, we're going to be evaluating, assessing the car seat. We spend a lot of time driving, and many times we don't have the optimal position or optimal posture in our bodies. So we're going to go through some steps for you to see what you could be helpful for you to evaluate yourself and also reset your seat where we'll be feeling a lot better. Okay, so we're going to use the stairs just to give us some feedback. And one of the most important things that we're going to convey today, we want to make sure when you're seated, we want to make sure these two bones are touching right here, okay? Many times when we tilt it, we do different things with our backs, especially when we drive and we are like doing this type of thing. Just imagine how much pressure you put on your back when you arching that way. So I'll show you right now how that will look if you do something like that. So put my feet on the pedals right here. So this is going to mimic the dead pedal on the left side that most cars have now. But optimal position will be 90 degrees right here. And if I start going this way, see, this is what happens there. Okay, it's going to put a lot of pressure on my back in whichever area there. So if you're driving for more than half an hour or so, you're going to have a lot of muscle tension in there. We call it an exercise, muscle under tension for certain length of time. So we do drive half an hour one way, half an hour back, so it's a whole hour that you are encouraging your body to have a habit in the wrong position. If you are sitting this way in the wrong position and you stand up and you go sit at your office, that's going to continue having that type of muscle memory there. So one of the things that we suggest is for you to look for your knee to be lower than your hip right here. And if you have a sport car, more likely you're going to be at this position here. Okay, so maneuver your adjustments of your seat and see if you can get it to be as level as you can. But if you can go higher, they will be even better. So from here, we're going to be looking into having a good position here. And also finding out, pushing on your left foot. See, I can push myself back, so that way you can retract your hips against the seat, and you will be in the back seat, and then you'll be flat. Then from there, you're gonna be looking to put pressure on the right hip most of the time. Personally, myself, I'll be here, okay? So I'll be sitting this way, and I'll be driving with my left hand. So I'm correcting my position by using my right hand on top of the wheel and putting pressure on my right hip or right pelvis right there. So in order for me to sustain that position, I want to encourage my lower abdominals to be engaged and bring my chest up and hold yourself here. Now, we have to deal with the headrest. You know, a lot of cars have it tilted too much forward, so they make you go with a forward head posture. So look for a position where you can, if you have it that is too long from the distance from the head to the headrest, you can pop yourself up here and practice to be in good posture. Okay, that's important for us to do that. So again, if we're going to be working out and doing exercises, take advantage of the time that you spend driving. If you drive, like I said, an hour or so or more, then you're already encouraging your postural muscles to be in position, and you're going to be noticing how you're going to get tired. You're going to be having a good position, and all of a sudden you're going to go lower again and be in the wrong position. How do you manage to keep everything in place? Once you have yourself in a good alignment, reset your mirrors. Your mirrors are going to be your guideline or where you have a good posture. So once you set your mirrors in a good posture, then you're going to notice when you go in this position, you're going to be able to see the back, you know, the traffic on the sides, because now you're in a different position. So that's the first things that we do. So first thing you do, make sure that you correct the seating position here. Get yourself at 90 degrees here, okay? Make sure that you have a good position on the left foot. And as you're moving right here, another position that I'm going to show you here. It's a straight position here, but again, my faulty position is right here. I will come in and I will be this way. okay? And my leg will be here. And that's how we'll go, here. Accelerate, stop, accelerate, stop. But then the leg is gonna be lazy getting here, and then at the end you're doing this. So that causes a lot of pressure on my lower back, and I'm putting a lot of pressure on my hip joint here on my left side. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get myself balanced, get my leg as straight as it can. Obviously every car is different, but try to find as far as you can to get center there. Get yourself in good position here, and see now you can be right straight up here. And again, activate your lower abs. You'll be here, and it'll be driving. It looks kind of funny sometimes, but at the same time, my back is feeling a lot better if I do this. Okay, another tip you want to be thinking of when you get out of the car, especially if you're having low back pain and things like that, and you have a lower car, a low seat, and then you have a certain height, make sure that you have both legs coming out this way and stand up this way, okay? Because otherwise, when we sit it for a long time, these muscles here, the muscle here is called the hip flexors, they get really short, okay? So if they get really short and you open up your leg here on this side, sometimes it doesn't work as well, so we use other muscles to compensate, okay? So one of the stretches that I recommend my clients to do just in general, but especially if you're driving, that's one of the exercises you want to be trying there. So to stretch that, we're going to go this way. We're going to lengthen with the left leg, put the right leg behind, squeeze your glute right here. You're going to put pressure forward with the right leg, and with the left leg I'm going to retract. So like I'm holding myself together right here, so you create some good ground tension. From here I'm going to come up and reach up and press my hip forward as I'm bringing this leg back, and reach up and twist a little bit to the side, rotating there. And then you're going to feel a really good pull coming in through there. So you can do that for 30 seconds. That will work really well. Also, you can just gently put your hands on your lower back, tuck in your lower abdominals, and come back up, bringing your chest up. And you can feel that decompression of your lower back right here. Those stretches for 30 seconds on each side, before and after you drive for long distances. Obviously you can do more if you want, and we'll be looking forward to show you these adjustments on the real car, and where you can have a better feedback on doing it yourself too. So keep on moving, and then we'll see you soon.